Time for a check of our weather. Rob Marciano joining us from Portland, Oregon, where the extreme heat is reaching historic levels. It's going to be another hot one. Hey, Rob.
Hi, Eva. Yesterday we had a record-shattering 108 degrees. That's measured in the shade. So never before has a temperature that warm been recorded here in Portland. And unfortunately, we're just getting started.
This morning, an unprecedented heat wave expanding across the West.
Unfortunately, we're starting to see this year after year. It's getting hotter and hotter.
The Pacific Northwest experiencing life-threatening temperatures. 7 states in the heat wave. 33 million people under heat alerts. Some all-time records likely to fall.
To have such hot temperatures in June is historical. We haven't had anything like that.
Seattle and Portland could see temperatures up to 30 degrees above normal.
Hydration is key in the heat, especially for those who live on the street. So Multnomah County has 80,000 bottles of water now being delivered to those who need.
The windows are open overnight to let the cool air in, and then we close them mid-morning and draw the drapes.
Many are asking if climate change is to blame. And it's not just weather stats, it's our human health.
As a public health official, are you worried about what climate change may be doing to our public health?
Absolutely. This last year has really felt like an acceleration of all the effects of climate change, COVID included. So many of my colleagues who are experts in environmental health say, we thought we had another decade before we would find ourselves in situations like this, and yet here we are.
And it's a reminder that heat is actually the #1 weather-related killer. So this is dangerous stuff that we're enduring here. And the intensity and duration of this heat wave shows a strong link to climate change. Let's take a look at some of these record high temperatures yesterday. In most cases, they blew out June records. As I mentioned here in Portland, 108 was an all-time record. 113 in Reading, Hillsboro, just over the hills there on the west side of town here, 106. Seattle, 102. Your all-time record is 103, so that broke a record for June. Olympia, Washington, 102. I mean, this is near the Puget Sound. All right, very high risk, that pink area. This is where the dangerous stuff is. Yakima to Portland, and then a wide area of red. And as far as how long this is going to last with that high over low block, that's a really strong upper-level high. We're just going to bake here. Today, tomorrow, over 110 in Portland. These are numbers never seen before. In Seattle, your peak is going to be Monday. It really doesn't cool down all that much. Got to mention the Northeast. You're starting to bake as well. Humidity increasing there. Heat advisories up from Philadelphia all the way to Boston.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.